What up, what up? Welcome, welcome. I can hear you. No. What up, welcome. I'm done here now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, welcome. Sorry I started this late. My bad. We're just getting back to it. Just vibing out. Trying to win at life like anything else. Good morning, Jakes. How are you, bro? Doing good? Doing solid? It's okay, I'm fine. Hell yeah. If you had to say one thing in the world, what would it be? Don't quit. Become the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, things are gonna attack you, and you can't really let them fully seep in and win, okay? You're just gonna have to kind of continue to grind, continue to win, continue to become the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. Simple as that, man. Because things are gonna try to attack you. Always. Always, always, always. You can't let it attack you, man. You can't. What's good, y'all? Were you busy, and is that why the stream's late? Yeah, well, no, I woke up late. I'm like 15 minutes late. I found your old video, Jakes. You're cute. Your child, yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's why, yeah. Yeah, some of y'all should watch my old videos if you really want to see what the real me was like, how I was operating at that time. What up, Miki Gunbro? Was good. Welcome. Hold up, y'all. I'll be back. Oh, man. I'll be back. Okay, hi, bro. I love your shorts. It is so cool. You're so muscle. Thank you. My bad. I'm not saying any much words right now. Just trying to get as much sun as possible. I'm back, chat. Was good. Welcome. Welcome, man. Hi, Yippee. Do you like pizza with pineapple? Yeah, I was never against it. What up, Brad Stone? Was good. My little sister does. What up? Was good. Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna start to get some more people in the stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna get more locked in. We're not locked in right now at all because we just woke up while starting the stream, so we're not locked in. But we're gonna get locked in. We're gonna start talking more and more people are gonna hop in because this is how the streams work. Okay, you get more people once you start talking more and more vibes are continuing. Also, I'm gonna stream my freaking workout today. Later today. So stay in tune for that. Kid in class. A kid in my class threw another kid in the trash can because he said he liked pineapple on pizza. What did you put in your hair? Sea salt spray and hair clay. Jax, what up? Oh, are you okay? I'm like on a goal to get tan right now. The phone might get a temp warning, is what it is. Eyes are sweating. I feel salt in my eye sockets from the sweat. Bite 40 Abu was good. I love Uzbekistan. What up? Hello, bro. What up? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. You know what I noticed about the stream, guys? It's not popping that much, but we're getting likes in here because the people are actually resonating with the content. You know what I mean? It's a lot more niche-specific content. I don't know why I'm squinting my eyes like this because I can't open it because if I do, then sweat's gonna get in it. Oh, okay. Black boy. Hello, Goose. Do a backflip. No, girl. Yes. Are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. I just need my eye to open up a little bit. Sorry, it's like got like a bunch of sweat in it. I'm trying to get tan here. Nah, bro's dead. It's crazy that I've been out here for 12 minutes and I'm already sweating this much. Like, that gives you guys a representation of where I live, where I could stand outside for 12 minutes at 8 a.m. and start literally being uncomfortable with sweat in my eyes. Y'all are starting to really understand where I live now. I'm from South Florida. Hi again. I'll be back now. I just have to eat. What up? Was good? Haha, relieve it. Hello, bro's a corpse. Oh, man. What are your opinion on 74-year-old human beings? I think they're very wise, some of them, and some of them are very closed-minded and stuck. Yo, Jake, just finished my workout. Day 3, no soda for a week. Hell yeah, I love that, brother. Keep it up, man. Keep updating us. You from? Yeah, Spring. Hey, I'm grounded. By the way, where are you? I'm in Arizona right now. Trying to get as much sun as possible. Also, hell yeah, day 3. Oh, okay. Take a look at surrounding scenery. There you go. There's the surrounding scenery. What do you rate the new K-pop Demon Hunters movie? I don't even know. I think I am having withdrawals. Good stuff. Well, that's good. That means that you're going to get over them. After day 3, it's going to feel a lot better. That's fire. The withdrawals are good. That means your body's changing. Bye-bye. Hello, bro. And the people in it. Can you speak Spanish? Hi, everyone. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, when y'all say, like, I'm getting withdrawals from not eating donuts, I'm getting withdrawals from, like, starting to work out, and, like, my laziness is kicking in, like, all these different things, the withdrawals is a sign, like any drug, that your body's changing and it's finally going back to its normal state it's supposed to be in. Okay, so your body has been so hyper-stimulated or whatever by these drugs or sugar or whatever the thing is, that your body is now fiending for it. It's addicted to it. So when you don't have it, it goes into cravings, it goes into withdrawals, it gets mad, moody. But this is okay. This is completely normal. This is supposed to happen, because once you can get over that, then you start to be like, wow, I actually don't need this stuff. I just thought I needed it because I was in such an addictive mindset with the stuff. Shit. And shit, I just stepped in an ant pile. Not my best move. That was definitely not my best move. Bye-bye, and people in it. Can you speak Spanish? Hi, everyone. Hello, how you doing, man? Hello, remember me? What up, what up? What's good? Careful. What up? Think I'm about to eat some lunch. See you, gang. You look like a soldier who would join the army. Oh, thank you. Fire ants? Ooh, yeah. That pile, I know. No, because my foot already got screwed over by ants before. I'm not trying to have that happen again. Yo, what up, normal guy trying to make videos? Welcome to the stream. Bro, why does it feel like I've been out in the sun for like 3 hours, bro? I've only been out here for 15 minutes. I should not be this sweaty. I should not be this hot. I should not be this, like, cooked. I shouldn't be getting attacked by this many things in wildlife either. Jake, why the hell are you outside? To get sun, bro. We're trying to get sun and get energy from the earth by grounding with our feet in the grass. Hey, man, how many days do you work out? Like 4 days a week? Let me heal that, JK. Hi, what up? Maybe it's just hot. It's definitely hot. Oof, I freaking hate fire ants. They're all over Texas. Oh my goodness. How old are you? 21. Isabel Bolog. What's good? Welcome. Yeah, my foot definitely just got cooked by some ants for sure. But it's all good. We're gonna get through it like anything else. Hello, I'm sad. Hello, remember me, Monkey Man? What up? What's good? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, that's a hornet. That's a straight up hornet right there. Hell yeah. X Chess was good. D1 Ice Ski Prods was good. Hi, bro. What's your favorite color? Blue. Blue is my favorite color. I have literally 5,000 mosquito bites. Whoa, Horton, run. I'm from Turkey. Same. Can you look at my newest video? I'm outside right now. I really can't do anything. But look at this chat and get sun. My phone might get a temp warning soon. I just started a YouTube channel. You think it will blow up? Bro, if you start posting, hella, 1,000%. If you post the shit that people like, yes. If you post it every single day, then yes. If you find what works, then yes. If you find the shit that you are good at making, that people like, that works, and you consistently post it and keep on recreating versions of that, and can continue to make a community, maybe throw in some live streams too, 1,000% you can blow up. Hi, what up, Ramen? What up, Devil's Time Sherry? What country are you from? USA. Done, 17, done. I'm outside tanning right now. Hell yeah. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, bro. Get to that. Hell yeah. Bro, I cannot open, like, this, half the stream has been my eye, like, shut because of the sweat that's getting in it. Oh my gosh. Why is my sweat so, like, salty? There's still ants here. Interesting. Okay, not as many though. My profile picture is my cat. Hell yeah. Can you do 10 push-ups right now? Not right now, bro. I'm gonna work out later after this stream though. Day 1 Jake's with stream. They say day 7 done with Jake's stream. Hell yeah, salty, sweat is salty, bro. I know mine is extremely salty because I consume hella salt. What up? What do you mean? Why is my sweat salty? Do you have a weapon like a 22 caliber? No. What happened if your friend who was also in your lives? He's doing his thing. He's gonna start doing lives again. But don't wear one of you don't want to get tanning marks. Yeah, no, don't wear a shirt if you want to get tanning marks. Don't wear a tank top. Don't wear anything. Everything you wear, just so you know, it's going to come back in like a tanning mark. So, because my bikini game me tanning in the bathing suit. Yeah, sounds all right. Bro, show us your house. I just watched you yesterday. What up? What up? 20 minutes. Phone's gonna get temp warning soon. That's some good sun, I would say. Maybe like an extra 5 minutes out here, side to side, and then yeah. Cool house, nice. Once in Texas, I got fire ants all over my feet, and they would not come off. Oof. Yeah, one time I climbed a tree and I had ants like all over my shirt, and I like freaked out, like threw away the shirt. It was bad. I'm sure it doesn't look that bad type shit, bro. You're wearing sunscreen on your face? No. No sunscreen on my face, bro. No sunscreen on my face. Did you touch grass? Yeah, it's not. Plus tanning lines low-key look good. I think people say that tanning lines look good, but I think people that are tanner just look good. And it's a discoloration representation, so it shows the blatant representation of better skin. So because of that, people claim that they like tan lines, but really they just like tan people. That's my opinion on it. But some people actually say they like tan lines. And it's like, to a certain extent, if you're with someone and they're paler, and then they get tanner and then they have tan lines, you're like, I like these tan lines because you're tanner now, and I like that. But if it's like, you know, like you meet them and they already have tan lines, they've always had tan lines, it's not like it's that, like, you know, new. But that's just my opinion on it. For real though, you look different, Jakes, from old video, bro. I hope you aged well. Thank you. What games you play? I play the game of life. I'm glad Fire aren't in South Dakota. Oh, my sister's account. Sorry, my bad. Does your necklace give you a tan line? No, it doesn't. Is there any other Latinas here? I'm Tanner, but I'm 10% African. I'm back, and I did not. Icky was in this love your video. Icky, and just saw you new one. Hell yeah. Why are avocado green? I have no idea. Chernobyl, I think that's what it says. Or Chernobyl, I don't know. Or Cholo, I don't know what that says. Bro, you have 28 views. We're at 38 now. It's Benji again, that's why. Say my name, please. Bro, how do you fill the chest gap? Okay, how to fill the chest gap. I would say one of the best ways to do that is chest flies. And when you do the chest flies, you push up. So you're stretching and you're pushing up. I don't know how to demonstrate this. But, like, you guys know what chest flies is when you're, like, back and forth with the machine? Like, a chest fly is like this, right? So you want to do the chest fly like this. Like, I know I'm demonstrating this horribly, but if you're on the dumbbell or whatever, okay, like this, and then you have the two dumbbells, and you're going to bring it in, and then you're going to push it up, okay? While your chest is like this, you're going to push it up. That's how you get here more muscle. So you're going to do the chest fly combined with the inside press. This is after you've already done your variations of dumbbell presses. Sorry, my bad. I'm Guatemalan. When you start this stream, do you play any instruments? No. Banana, no, you're at 32 views. Bro, the buzzing noise. Yeah, there's definitely buzzing noise. Shh. Thank Bagels fan for that. It means a lot to me. I love chocolate. Is everybody here a boy? Nuh-uh. I suck. For me, except no, I'm a girl. What up? What up? Oh, thank God. Hey, can you do a front flip or back flip? There's some beef going on. I think. Okay. So, yeah, no. The most people that watch my stuff are men in their 20s trying to boost their testosterone naturally, because that is my that's my target audience. However, some people just like me as a coach, so you're gonna have all variations of different people watching me. Ugh. Bro, if you're on the grow up, are you a minor? I'm 21. Oop, okay. Were you obese before the glow up, or skinny or built different? I was definitely skinny. Nah, I'm a minor. Oh my God, I'm a what? Yes, I'm a girl. I'm a team. Okay. Comment is you're a minor. 25 minutes in the stream, 45 people in the stream. Let's keep it up. Let's keep moving. Oh, this is family friendly. To a certain extent, but it's still pretty raw, uncensored, unfiltered content. Like, it's not meant for kids. I make it not for kids. So most people in here that are using their adult or their parents' account if they are a kid, which I can't control. There are two guys who are the same every aspect. They earn same everything same, but one of them is short and another one is ugly. Which will the hot girl choose? Remember, everything's the same. And if one's short and one's ugly, I mean, look, everyone's different. I don't even know how to answer this question because it completely depends on so many different situations. But purely hypothetical, they're choosing the ugly person. Bro, what is this chat? Did you get bullied before? Everyone's perception of bullying is different, so I really don't know. I consider it that because that helps me grow to become the best version of myself. But some people will say, oh, I got bullied. Then you hear what they say, and you're like, that's not bullying. Then some people will say, no, I didn't get bullied. Then they'll talk about what happened to them and be like, that might be bullying. So you really don't know. Everyone's perception is different. But if you look at it like you did, then you can use it for growth. And if you look at it like you don't, then you might never be able to actually, like, win. Because you're always like, no, that never really happened to me. So then you're always just a lazy piece of shit. I'm Latina 2 twin, Slay. My dad died when I was 4. My man was lost. I was adopted. Jit. Hi, man, spam or girl. I like adopted people. Hi. To troll this, they're super nice guy. Oh, yeah, bro, I'm nice, trust me. Are you saying I'm funny? Some people are coconut minded. I was in the stream yesterday. What time is there? What's today's goal? Today's goal is to just continue to win at life. Just kind of take the next day and build the blocks, okay? I saw this thing that was very important where it was like the best business people, their ratio to thinking and noise, or like thought and noise, was like 80 to 20, meaning like they would say like they wouldn't think like a month down the line, a week down the line. They would think 18 hours down the line, 3 to 5 things they have to get done to improve the business. And so for me, I'm just more in the mindset of, in this next 18 hours, what are 3 to 5 big things that I could do to improve my life, improve the business. Not so worried about what can I do to achieve next week's goal, or the goal I have a month from now, or 6 months from now. It's about what can I do right now to help me out in the next 18 hours, okay? I think it's going to make things feel a lot more step by step, rather than such a long process that is never ending. I'm always sometimes... My gym bro made fun of me that I can't do a preacher curl. All right, well, you better start doing one then, so then they don't make fun of you. What up? What's good? Welcome. Freelander Gamer Roblox. What up, Gash? I'll solve it. Do you love vegetables? No, I do not. Is that a quote or something? I don't know, maybe. Who doesn't? I don't know. From who? How much should I sleep per day? Try 8 hours. But however much you feel comfortable, where you feel like you're not tired throughout the day, or maybe one nap. Answer is something, okay, go say it. Yeah, I don't know what quote you were talking about, but maybe it was a quote. I don't really know. Maybe. I don't remember what I was talking about in general, though. Yo, I feel lazy. Not going to lie. I'm going outside and getting some sun. Hell yeah, that's fire. It's gonna make you feel not as lazy, bro. I'm telling you. Can you do 1 rep of a preacher curl? What do you mean? With what? The bar? I don't know if that's what you're asking or not. Depends what dumbbells we're talking about. I sleep 2 hours, JK. Have you cheated on tests before? Yes. I used to cheat on like most of my school tests. Damn girl, yes, I love summer high. I sleep more than 3 hours, but I'm feeling better or tired. What are you doing vibing? I don't know. You go fishing. Anyone can pronounce. It is scientifically proven that there is a very defensive range on how much sleep a person needs, so no one can prescribe you a specific sleep schedule. I agree with that. I think everyone's different. I don't touch a lot of grass. Well, start touching grass then. Yep, the bar. I'm going to the gym now, though. Hell yeah. Hi, do you go fishing? No, not really. How are you? Many sleeping, Jakes? Probably like 6-7 hours. I go every day. I want to get a 6-pack. What up? Welcome. Wow, sunny there in the USA. Hell yeah. Can you pronounce? I don't know what that is. Yeah. I solved equation before. Have you solved a equation before? Are you asking me if I've solved an equation before? I don't think he is. Red Knob was good. Welcome. All right, I'm done with this whole sun situation. Oh, man. Now we're back in here. Back where the vibes continue. And they're at. Can I eat a raw potato? No. Do you know someone who is a bit chubby before? Of course. Who hasn't? For example, I sleep like 15 hours or more, and some people would consider that way too much. Yeah, that is way too much. I also don't really believe that. Are you sleeping for 15 hours, or are you in bed for 15 hours? Because those are two different things. If you're sleeping for 15 hours, that's not okay. There's something wrong with you. If you're in bed for 15 hours, that just means you're very, very lazy, and you might be in a little bit of like a derealization, tough time, depression mode, which is, very important to have for some people, because it's, the beginning of your journey to become the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Who knows? Then I touch grass for 1,000 years. How do you get 6-pack? Bro, diet and training. Are we like still asking this question? Like diet and training. Like I'm going to do as many ab workouts as I can every single day until I get the 6-pack, until my abs burn so much I can't do. I'm going to eat all the good food and cut out all the processed food until I see it. Like you have to envision it. Like a lot of the 6-pack is just mindset and discipline. The ability to say no to the foods you know you're not supposed to be eating, and the ability to do that core workout every single time you say you're doing the core workout, and just do it. And do it correctly. Don't half-ass it. Because core workouts are so easy to half-ass. That's what I noticed. Like, it's so easy to get, like, half. Because I was actually, it's funny. Because I do my little boxing sessions, I literally did a core workout. And I'm like, whatever. I used to do core all the time. I barely, I don't really do core workouts that much anymore. Like, it's core specific. Like, I hit my core when I do, back stuff. And I was doing it, and I was like, bro, low-key, some of these workouts, they hit hard. You only really even need, a pull-up bar or even incline sit-ups. What you just need is just the ability to mentally get yourself in a mind where you're not 1, 2, 3. You're 1, 2, slow and controlled, because that's how you actually get the 6-pack. A lot of people think sit-ups are fast movements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000 sit-ups, and then I'll get quick abs because I'll get leaner. That's fucking retarded. Okay, you need to stretch the fuck out of your abs so they actually get bigger. That's how it gets worked. That's how it gets worked. It's a slow and controlled movement. No fast shit. The whole idea of faster sit-ups gets you leaner is fucking stupid. Hate that shit. And I fell into that bullshit too. And then my dad was like, that's fucking stupid. I remember telling him some shit farmers carries don't get you aesthetic because you're just holding it and you're not moving it back and forth. We have this crazy idea that if we do more reps, then we'll get leaner. It's fucking retarded. Stupid. I'm sorry, I can't use that word. Or I don't know if I can or not, but stupid. Very, very, very stupid. Very, very stupid. That's the worst of the worst of the worst. Is doing that shit, okay? Doing fast reps because you think you're going to get leaner and toned out because of it. Idiotic. Slow and controlled. Can you say oh? Damn, we back outside, y'all. Or back inside, y'all. I love the gym. Hell yeah. Why is your light red all the time? Because I like it that way. It's good for your eyes. It's good for the vibe. It's a fun vibe. Don't you notice a lot of people have boring ass lights and their rooms are boring and then they say they're depressed? You know? Yo, I'm broke my spine today while working out. Ooh, that's tough. Well, at least you can still type, so you're not that hurt. Yo, I'm subscribing to this guy. He looks chill. Hell yeah, go to the gym. Hell yeah, I'm going to go to the gym later today. I'm going to leave. I'm bored. Bye, guys. It's not that hard to get a six-pack. Say super fat. Hi, what up? What up? Well, it is. It depends who the person is. Okay, some people it's way easier. Some people it's way harder. I'm not going to say that's easy or hard. It completely depends on what person you are, your food addictions, your workout addictions, your lifestyle, all this different thing. How you're born, how you're raised, your mindset. All these things are a massive factor on how easy or hard it is to get a six-pack. No, like full on sleeping. Hey, dude, are you from India? Nope. Just work hard. Hell yeah, drink more water. Do you know long words? What? You look 20. I'm 21. Do you remember me? What up? Hi. We can't hear you. What? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hi. How are you doing today? Help me. Help. I'm doing, okay, yeah. This guy's a W. Chill, bro. We can't hear you. Spam, Jake. W. Jake. Oh, thank you. Happy April Fool's joke. W. Jake. In my opinion, the gym is a total blast. Yeah, I enjoy the gym. Gym's a good time for me. W. Jake. Oh, yeah. Can you play choose super, let's go ahead. This guy's a chillest streamer. Hell yeah. And people who are from your place are 12 years old. Wait, 12 years old at the 7th grade. From your place. Wait, what? Are people who are from your place are 12 years old at 7th grade? What? Evil, I'm going to try correct but failed. How old are you? I'm 21. It's crazy, bro. There are kids on this platform or stream. Stop saying these words. W. Jake, what's your age? 21. Bro, just realized. Hi, Jake, what up? Well, I'm late on this, my bad. What's the ultimate purpose of this grind we are all doing? The ultimate purpose of the grind that we're doing is to become the best versions of ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually, and try to actually experience the life experiences that we were maybe promised to a certain extent as kids, or at least I was. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like there was a lot of experiences that I thought I was going to get as a kid just because of like how life kind of hit me or how life would hit. And the reality of the situation is that's not how my life played out at all. My life was a situation where I only got the life experiences I want when I actually put in hard work to get those things. You know, for me, I thought it was like life was going to be something that was just going to come at me. Like things were just going to start happening because I was in a different situation. I was in a different place, new school, whatever. Things are just going to start happening. This is not how life works at all, at least not for me. So I had to understand that I had to put in extreme amounts of hard work at different things, developing things to actually grow and actually get these good life experiences that I'm now getting, that I was told I was going to get, that I wasn't getting, that I'm now getting. So, yeah, that's the ultimate purpose. To experience life. Good and bad. W. Jake, by the way, I'm W. Jake, okay, hell yeah, say your name. Okay, what's your gender? Male. LOL. I just accidentally watched the last part of your stream. I don't know which one. It sounded like you said something, women shouldn't run businesses because it's a turn off. Could you explain what you meant? I didn't say they shouldn't. I said I'm unattracted to it. My mom's a businesswoman. My nana's a businesswoman. I simply said that I personally am unattracted to it because now they have, because to be a good business person, you need to be a shark, okay? You need to have an ego. You need to have a bit of an ability to, like, kind of be a killer in a certain sense, like destroy people, be competitive. And I don't think those are traits that I find attractive at all. Those are traits about me that women find attractive about men, 1 trillion%. Okay, the ambition, all that shit, women find that extremely attractive about men. But I personally do not find it attractive if a woman is ambitious in a corporate sense. If she's ambitious to raise a family, if she's ambitious to, garden stuff, if she's ambitious to like read books, that's fine. But if she's ambitious to like work and make money, that not for me. Not a fan. And that's a very, very different opinion that I've had with a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends disagree with me. A lot of my family members disagree with me. And but this is how I feel about the situation. So like to an insane extent. Like for me, because I'm just like, yeah, like to be I'm gonna be a business person, and I know it's gonna take hard work and like tough struggles, and like to actually be a good business person and make money, like you're gonna have to go through some tough struggles, and like it's gonna be rough, and like you're gonna get like beat up a little bit, and like a sounding like a girl's going through that is unattractive to me. Is what it is. Bro, everyone's correcting me. Imagine WJ skill issue, bro. WW, are you allergic to t-shirts? Yes, I am actually. Okay, they have toxic chemicals on them and I sweat and then they get into my pores and that's not good for my skin. So yes, I am. And everybody is too, but you don't realize it because you guys are so used to the toxic chemicals. I actually hate myself probably being dumb. Oh, nah, I mean you. What's gender attracted to? Women. I am lag. I'm like WJ. If red person and blue person make baby, what purple? Oh, red. Come on, what century are we in? You mean women should stay at home and wash dishes all the time? They could do whatever the fuck they want. I'm saying what I'm purely attracted to. You have to understand something. Like, I'm not saying the world would run better if they were doing things that I'm attracted to. What I'm saying is what I'm purely attracted to. Some women are attracted to murderers and killers and, people that kill people. Are those good for society? No. But that's what they're attracted to. So for me, I'm like the same thing. I'm like, am I saying that women not working is great for society and just washing dishes all day? No, but am I attracted to it? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. And I'm not, one thing I won't do is ever lie about what I'm attracted to. That is some bullshit propaganda a lot of men have fallen into, unfortunately, because they're not good looking enough. So then they say things like, oh yeah, no, I actually care about personality more. Like, I've never seen a really, really good looking guy that could get a lot of hot women, not with like an ugly girl because of her personality. Like, never. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. But no, I don't recommend this for all women. I think, it's fine that people should work and do whatever they want. That's the cool thing about the USA is I could like some things, other people could like some things, and other people could like some things, and we all can just be one, Have you actually said swear word in front of your parents? What kind of question is that? Yeah, sometimes it wasn't on accident, and sometimes it wasn't on accident when they said it too. And they're very understanding, okay? Because they see parents get mad at their kids for cursing, and then the parents themselves curse, and they're like, well, you really can't do that. They always explain to me, like, look, like, we curse, so for us to get mad at you for cursing, like, it's hard because we do it. It's like, true. But still, it was not obviously that was at like the age of like 15, 16, not like middle school or elementary school or some shit. Like, that was when we were older, obviously, but still, yeah. And obviously, for the most part, they're like, well, you just need to be, they were very like situational. Like, if you're just with us, then, it's fine. But if you're with, what I mean? So, like, that's another thing too. What if even that businesswoman is super hot? Will it still be a turnoff? Yes, that's the point, is that they could be super hot to me, and then the second I find out they have all these ugly business traits, I become unattracted to them. A great example of this, you guys should watch the Oxycontin documentary and see the woman doctor that plays in it. She's really, really, really hot, and she is the biggest bitch in it, and she just looks gross. And it's insane. Like, it's insane to watch because you see this hot woman just be so unattractive as a woman because she's so corporate. She's such a shark. She's so competitive. She just wants to win. She wants to scam. It's just gross. It's not what women do. Like, the other dude, like the man doing all the scam and bullshit, this is what men do. They fucking scam. It is what it is. That's how they make money. You end up in jail. It's like a cool story. But women, ugh, gross doing it. I don't know why. That's just my opinion. It's fucking weird as shit, but it is what it is. Ugh, I don't know why. Probably but accidentally. But no, because your statement was as a high testosterone man. Like, what does that have to do with that? Because a lot of low test men like to lie to themselves and act like they don't care about this shit. Bro, I like more. I have 19 cookies and somebody I told you have, I don't know, 14. Hello. Have you thought about putting highlights in your, yes, people recommend it all the time. What will happen if you stand up tomorrow and you hear that Trump was imposed 1,000 tariffs on those who don't wear t-shirts? Have to get through it, bro. It is what it is. Long but funny girls. Have you nuked a country? Yes. Shh. Don't talk about it, though. Have you said... Okay. Jesus. Bruh. Hey, man, gotta go. Okay, now good question. A super hot corporate woman or an ugly, non-competitive woman who supports the family? Definitely gonna go with the super hot corporate woman because the hotness will, unfortunately, overtake the ugliness. But I'm not saying I'm enjoying picking that. I'm saying it is what it is. What if someone... Okay, what are these questions? Relax. Do you want some cookies, Jake? I'm eating cookies now. No cookies for me, brother. I have not had cookies in like 4 years. I don't do cookies, bro. You know what's funny, bro? Like, I swear to God, I don't think I'm gonna give my kids cookies like in ever. Like, literally, I've thought about it. I don't see a reason to give them cookies, especially not at like a young age of like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 when they can't even control what they think. But like, what's the return on investment for giving them cookies? Like, what benefits do I get for giving my kids cookies? None, literally none. So and what benefits do I get for them? None. Short-term happiness, so they get addicted to sugar? Hell no, not doing that. Sorry, can't. I'm gonna be a strict dad. My kids are gonna have to go through it a little bit, but they're also gonna come out a lot stronger and more mentally resilient because of it. And they're gonna thank me in the end. Same way I thank my parents a little bit. We had a great time to ugly business traits. What if some? Okay. Do you care only about looks? No, I do not. In fact, I really wish my brain didn't give that much of a fuck about looks. To be honest, like I wish it wasn't this way. I wish it saw the girl that wasn't great looking and had a super good personality and that was enough and made my brain go, no, but she's so hot because of this. But no. My brain doesn't do that. My brain literally only goes full primal, like either is what it is, like this person is hot, this person is not, and this person's hotter, and this person's hotter. And it just is what it is. It can't differentiate anything. And I don't wish it on anyone, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm glad my brain thinks this way, but it does, and I don't lie to myself. So because I don't lie to myself about the way that my brain thinks, it's kind of just one of those opinions where I'm not necessarily like going to defend the way my brain thinks, but I'm also not going to lie to you guys about the way that my brain thinks to try to make you guys feel better. Because I'd rather be honest with my audience rather than like not honest. Like, would you rather me lie to you guys about this stuff? Like, be real. How old are you? 21. Hi, Jacob. How old are you? LMAO. What's your favorite snack then? Fruit. He's 21. If a kid robbed banks, will the kid go to jail? Maybe. What if you like kids in your future? Would you like kids in your future? Yes. I gotta pass the blood. Definitely would like some kids. You know, cookies and ice cream. What's your favorite snack? Fruit. Does free will exist? What? You plan to have kids? Okay. More snack that I don't know. I'm just kidding. What the fuck? What if you are chopped AF? Would attitude will still be the same? Oh God, you are getting into some tough questions right now because this is the harsh reality of the world. Probably not. Probably not. If I was born chopped, it'd be very, very hard to have a mindset of growth because it seems like no matter how hard you try, there's no way out. Now, I genuinely think 98% of men could make themselves 4 points more attractive. I believe only 2% of men are really like visibly chopped and it's just the end for them. Like there's literally nothing they could do. But even then they could do things. It's going to not involve looks as much. But I believe the other 98% can make themselves look better. So if that's the case, then I don't know. Sorry. Let me move this blanket. I'm being serious. Like, if the reality of the situation is, like, those, like, I would say for the most part I would have the mindset. But I don't know. It's such a broad question. I don't even know why I took so long to answer this question. I mean, shark don't even chase minnows. No offense. Wait, I don't know why that's offensive. Yeah, why would that be offensive? And sometimes sharks do chase minnows. You ever play sharks and minnows? Those fuckers get me every single time. But I don't know I don't know why that's offensive. I don't know what that even. I don't even know. Bro's biggest fear is that there's a store full of T-shirts. Okay, you know what? I think that actually deserves a screenshot. I love that one. Get a job before having a kid. Hell yeah, Mr. Real. Should I've heard today? No, that was fire. So tell me, would you prefer a fight bear-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized bears? 10 chicken-sized bears, 1000%. Give me 10 chicken-sized bears. Do not give me a chicken that's as big as a bear. That is not going to be fun. Anybody that thinks that's going to be fun is idiotic. Songbird. If I have 25 cookies and ate 17, how many do I have? Haha, sorry, my bad. By the way, don't take it seriously. It's true. You have fatherless? No, I do not. Is there a new episode of Jobless? Is this a new episode of Jobless Activities? Bro, you know what's funny? Like, I swear to God, I feel like I've never ever been in a situation where people are like, get a job, get a job, get a job, until I got like older and started looking a little bit older and started doing like things, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, you're unemployed, get a job. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was a joke when people used to just tell people get a job or like stop being unemployed, or like, no. And it's like I do have a job. It's just all mine. It's literally, this is part of my job. But I don't know. It's just funny when people say that. What's going to be even funnier is when I'm going to be making more money with the thing that they're making fun of me for not having a job with, which is streaming. That's going to be crazy. But it's okay. Nice joke, bro. Take care. Hell yeah. What do you do for a living? I'm a testosterone coach. I help men boost their testosterone naturally through lifestyle, diet, and training. If you're interested in that, shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram link is in my YouTube bio. It's Jacob_Cadell. Really? Thank you. Do you believe in gay ghosts? Songbird, where are you going? I think all of us who got above average looks should be pretty grateful. Be grateful, but also, if you don't think you have above average looks, then understand that every single person can get better looking. Every single person. Every single person can get better looking. Okay? I think of the worst of the worst. When when someone's typing in, like, am I chopped for looks? I'm thinking that you're like a midget and you're fucking like that's over to me. Like, if you're above like 5'4", it's fine. You can figure your shit out. Floyd Mayweather's 5'3", and whatever you look like, you can figure it out. You can get your face stronger, leaner. You can do diets. There's all these different hacks, okay? So, no. Sorry. Like, I'm going to keep it real for a lot of y'all. Y'all can definitely upgrade your looks. My house, why? Hello. I eat human meat. I have 2 reptiles in my basement for dirty. Okay, yeah, kiss me, dick. I am right. I'm staying home tomorrow. I'm going to mall buying some expensive clothes or things. Okay. What's the biggest mistake you've ever done? Where am I? Buy a piece of cake for. Don't forget. Oh, really? Okay. I'm a girl. Thanks. Bro's racist toward the people who wear t-shirts. You welcome. My birthday, August 8th. Hell yeah. How do you think Graham Stephan pulled a lot of hot girls? Money or face? I don't even know what it is. But probably his status. Status is, guys, like, you gotta understand, like, status is number one most important things. You know. Okay. Love, I need to grab their balls. When's your birthday? I'm done. Is your face hurting? Because it's killing me. Is that what you're going to say? What do you say? Have you ever heard of a raccoon in real life? Okay, Songbird. I spy something that starts with an S. Give up. It was 17 likes. Oh, hell yeah. Hi, I'm back. What up, Walter White? Uh-oh, we got Walter White in here. This is not okay. But hopefully that person with the whole is your face hurting comes in. Which sea salt spray do you use? I just use sea salt spray. Simple as that. Salt and water. I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. Do you play Forsaken Roblox? How old are you? 21? So something that starts with red. I thank you. Which country you from? South Florida. Or, sorry, not country. Sorry. USA. Is it high here? Yes. What's your... It's the biggest day. Why? It's your best pickup line? I don't have a pickup line. Best pickup line is being awesome. That's what you got to do. Become so awesome that you don't need pickup lines. Every word that comes out of your mouth is just interesting because you are interesting. That's the thing. Like, do you think when freaking what's a good example? Like, okay, for example, Chris Brown. You think when Chris Brown goes on a date with a girl, he needs a pickup line? Like, literally like, you have to understand, like, when it comes to that, like, if the girl's on a date with him, there's most likely, like, there is no pickup line. As long as he just is himself, that's enough. Because he is so Chris Brown, and Chris Brown's vibe is so attractive. So you need your vibe to be so attractive that you're constantly just saying words that they like. Okay, my mom hates fluffy hair. She likes flat hair, which I fucking hate. Can I explain to her? Yeah, it sucks. Mom's like flat hair, but just have to explain that's a new wave. You need more thickness. It's not the 1960s anymore. You're my favorite person. Oh, yeah. You had contact with electricity earlier this day. Do you like Star Wars? Jesus. No. Same. Like art. How old are you? 21. Oh, you like Star Wars. Why do we go to school? I don't know. It sucks. You like fart. Are you Bluetooth? Because I feel a connection. Okay. By the way, Jakes, do you like experience? Do I like experience? What do you mean in life? What? How did you grow the mustache? How did I grow the mustache? Like anything else, by growing it. And I guess, no, I'm not just going to say that. Testosterone optimization. There you go. Okay, trying to become the healthiest version of yourself so you have healthy hair growing out of your face and everywhere. Did you ever did some hanky-panky with what? Are you lighting because you're McQueen? I have a question. Like, are you open to change your opinions, or do you think you're already too mature? No, I definitely am open to changing my opinions because I'm always evolving, you know? I mean, I'm sure 5 years from now, I'll look back and be like, man, I can't believe you thought that way. And then 5 years from now, I'll be like, man, I can't believe you thought that way. And then 5 years from now, I'll be like, man, I can't believe you thought that way. It's just constant growth. So, I mean, anybody that thinks they're too mature to change their opinions on anything is not mature. It's simple as that. Like, you have to be able to evolve and not be closed-minded because things are always like perspectives are always changing and things are always like happening, and so you have to kind of just like you have to be open-minded. You have to, like, open-mindedness is actually freedom to a certain extent and options, because if you're closed-minded, you're not free. Because if you're closed-minded, then you say, well, I'm closed-minded, so like certain things I can't do, and that means non-freedom. Like, if you're too closed-minded to start a YouTube channel, then you're not free because you really want to start and you're not, and something's holding you back in your brain, which is not being free. So, you know. You look like one of the people from Breaking Bad. Thanks, brother. Of course, Jake. Of course, Chris Brown ain't attractive, but okay. Chris Brown's very attractive. What the hell are y'all talking about? Hanky Panky is my dog, old name till he died. Are you in uni? Yes. Jake, what is your major? Interdisciplinary studies, business communication. Why does school exist? I don't know. Trump or Kamal. I love your major. I love major, by the way. Oh, what up? Okay, should we argue with you over your opinions? Of course. Everyone should give different opinions, and people shouldn't agree with me. If you agree with me about everything, you're wrong, because every human should have different opinions about some shit. Okay, like, so, and I also want to learn too, bro. You don't think I want other perspectives, other opinions as well? So, of course, everybody should give me their perspectives and opinions about things, because I'm constantly trying to figure out, like, how do you think about things? How do you think about things, you know? And, like, yeah, sometimes, you know, I'm gonna reply back, and I'm gonna, you know, stick to my opinion for the most part, yeah, but it doesn't mean I don't like when people, you know, give different opinions either. Now, when people start hating, that's when I'm just like, all right, like, you can hate, I get it, you know, but I'm not looking to reply to hate as much. Or even, like, subliminal hate. Like, people that are trying to act like they're not hating, but they actually are indirectly. Also, that I don't really fuck with either. But if you're, like, genuinely just giving an opinion about some shit, then hell yeah, I would like to, you know, Oops, wrong text. You select school. Okay. I think you thinking women should stay home and be dumb is some fragile ego shit, some fragile masculinity. Like I said, I don't think they should. I said I'm not attracted to it personally. So yeah, and you could say it's fragile ego as much as you want, but what's super fragile? Like, so you're saying the dudes that let their wives, um, do whatever they want, and then the divorce rate goes up, and then they cheat on their husbands and all that stuff because they don't respect their husband because they make more money than them, or they just break up with them and divorce because they don't respect them because they make more money than them, and they can't help it either. So then they go for another guy that's higher up because they have more of an ego. And then those guys don't stick with them because that guy can get as many girls as they want. And then they're like, and then the girls are like, oh, well, they must just have a fragile ego. Like Leonardo DiCaprio must just have a fragile ego for getting all these, super hot models at 22. He must just have a fragile ego, you know? Like Elon Musk for having like kids with 9 different women, he just must have a fragile ego. Like it's not because he's the top 1% and is able to do it. He must just have a fragile ego. Like it's just that's what I think, I mean Andrew Tate too. Andrew Tate, you could be like, "Oh, we must have a fragile ego." It's like, "Okay, you could say that, but he's a billionaire, has the hottest women ever, makes as much money as possible, helps many, many men every single day not kill themselves and then motivate them to become the best versions of themselves." You could hate all you want, say he has a fragile ego, but he's winning that life. Sorry. Reality of the situation. Okay. What's the most near-death experience you had in your life? I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I don't think that's a stream-worthy conversation. If a red, blue, and yellow made a baby, I don't know. You look jacked. Thank you, brother. When life most importantly about your plan, your business, man, Jakes. When life most importantly, okay, I don't know how to answer that, but I'm asking, I think you're asking when in plan, sorry, I don't know what you're asking, man. I'm going to try to get my business plans up, though. That's how I'll answer that. Are you an elevator? Because I want to go up and down with you. See if any guy is attractive. I still like to hear their pickup line. Okay. Is spring, autumn better? Show us how to install Minecraft better. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. What kind of dog comes from the toilet? I don't know, poodle. Do you think Mog Prime Leo or 50s one? Do you think you Mog Prime Leo or 50s one? Mog, I don't think Mog's the right word. I definitely prefer myself though, but that's because I'm just my own type. Like I said, like some people, like they're not their own type and that's why they think they're ugly or whatever. Like you're just not your own type, So there's someone out there that finds you attractive. I luckily am my own type. Like I luckily do also think I'm attractive. I see people that look like me and I'm like, you're an attractive guy. So I am my own type. So yes, I do believe that. But that doesn't mean I think every single person believes it. But that doesn't mean anything to me. It just matters what I believe about myself. How old are you? Can you smile? If you're a newbie electronics, getting electronic shock, I'm definitely still a newbie with electronics, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing on these phones and computers. Dave Forvas, can you follow me back on Instagram? I've DM'd you. I don't follow people back, sorry. Unless you're like a client, then no. If you rate your age, which age was your best? I don't know. I actually enjoyed 21, to be honest. 21 was probably my best year. 19, I'm older than you. Yep, probably. I got people that are like my age or older watching my streams usually. Bro, I remember when you were like 3.1K and randomly dropped down to 2.8K, then 3K, then spam a few minutes ago. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe it was just a glitch for you because that didn't happen for me. What did I walk into? Oh, really nice. Oh, what up? LOL. How old are you? Hi, what up? Hi, what's happening? I just joined. Self-love to another level. Well, yeah, self-love is number one, guys. You guys have to understand something. There is no harm in absolutely fucking loving yourself to an insane extent that's almost dickhead-like. Like, people should get annoyed by how much you love yourself because the reality of the situation is the opposite of that is torture and death and depression and loneliness. Not loving yourself is horrifying. It's the worst way to live a human experience. So I'd rather be a dickhead about it and be over-exaggerating about it and almost be egotistical and sound arrogant about how much I love myself just to never get into that mindset of such a depressing, lonely thought process. Maybe that's maybe that's my way of combating it, but it's the reality of the situation. I love myself to death. I would never want to be anyone else but myself. Especially now with all the hard work I put in. I wouldn't want to get into anyone else's situation because I got work I still got to put in, 21 this year. Hell yeah. Sorry, I forgot this. It's me again. Do you remember me? What up? So I what up? Interesting puns. What's the most important quote that kept you moving forward? Working harder is never going to not help. Simple as that. Human experience sounds like an alien. Would you say the sun or moon? That's why I don't want to say D words. Can I have your liver? I want to be a pretty version of myself. Droop. But I won't like my girl. I won't like my girl to make me sandwiches for me and just be my mom. I would much rather her be. We both help each other, and she goes to a job and spend money and chill. Like I said, like I'm not really like again, you guys take it a little too far. Like you guys think I'm like I like want them like making shit for me and I'm like go do the dishes and all that. It's like not like that. It really is just vibing, chilling. No ego chats. We're just vibing out here. We're in a forest, you know, they're picking flowers. I'm, you know, hunting down the animals. We just go into our little cave. We just have a nice little primal meal. Like that's that like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not you guys are making it way too much deeper. Like, oh my god, kitchen fucking like inside. Like it's not all like that. Not at all. I'm not saying women should go after money and be gold diggers, but what you're saying does not imply that how most people are. I don't know about Elon Musk, but what does fragile ego have to do with success? You could be successful and have a fragile ego as well. Two different things. Yeah, I completely understand, but I'm saying all of these successful men that do have their lifestyle like this, the way that I would want my lifestyle, are they insecure and fragile? I'm asking personally what your opinion is. I'm not even giving an assessment or an opinion yet. Simply asking what you think. Do you think they have fragile egos? And you're saying like they're two different things. They could, like you're saying they could. I'm saying all of those guys, do they? You're saying, oh, they could, but do they? I'm asking. Because if not all of them do, that means that some of them don't and they just have that lifestyle. So if you're by your logic, you're saying all of those guys have fragile egos for wanting that kind of woman. Hey, it's me, Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, and I'm asking that you know our show. Yes, I know your show all too well, brother. Your liver is gone now. No, it is not. My liver is actually thriving. Promise. I'm tired. Sorry. If she can cook, then she could. Yeah, also, I like cooking. Like that's the thing is I cook for myself and I low key like cooking. Like I'm not gonna it's not gonna be one of the, like I could make a meal for my woman. Like it's not even like that deep. It's just I don't want them to have it's the mindset that goes with being a worker. Okay? If they worked and then they came back feminine as fuck, I would not give a shit. But I know for a fact that's not the reality of the situation when they start to work, and that's not how their brains work because it's impossible. Because how the hell are you not going to have any ego and win in the corporate world? You have to have an ego. So because of that, they're going to also have that ego when they come home, 1000%. Because why would they not? I understand. So that's why I'm unattracted to it because I understand why you would do that. How are you? Doing good. I got a question. Why you look so energetic, bro? Everyone's saying, why you look so tired? Why you look so tired? All of a sudden I'm energetic. Why are you so energetic? Like, bro, what do you mean? Hey, it's me, friends, for chat. I'm a dip. Take care. I don't feel like being in the stream. Take care, y'all. Good luck, Jake. I can make you ball. Don't quit. This dude trying to be Phineas. It's me, Phineas. Do you play video games? If you do, what's the story mode? I'm not playing video games. He's spamming. Okay, goodbye. If he can cook, he could. Take care of yourself, y'all. Why would you like to have your kids? It's because kids are beautiful, or do you expect them something in return? Definitely would like kids. Because kids are cool. I don't know about all of them. Like, nobody does. What is about going through. But yes, they might think if they go in a relationship with a shark, they would go into competition with them. Well, yeah. And so, why not avoid that? Like, why not avoid that? Exactly. What? Like, why not avoid that? You can leave or whatever you don't want. You're tired. Hi, bro. Yeah, but I noticed some people in the stream they do like hella they say like hella subliminal shit to try to act like um uh they'll like try to act like you're not like a certain thing, but they won't do it super offensively. They'll like secretly do it and try to play it off as like advice. It's insane. So now you want examples. How about celebrities with businesses like Selena? These K-pop idols, very feminine and very full of ego too. Selena Gomez is not. Okay, I'm going to say something that pisses a lot of people off. But the reality of the situation is Selena Gomez is not good looking anymore like she used to be. Okay. Before, she was able to get people like Justin Bieber, right? And an actual like icon. And then she gained weight, unfortunately. And now she has an ugly ass husband. Everyone's like, oh my God, this guy's so ugly. Like, how did he pull her? It's like, because she doesn't give a fuck. And she also isn't that great looking anymore. And dudes don't really give a fuck about a businesswoman. They care about how hot she is. And that's a great representation of it because she ended up with an ugly guy that isn't anything. So, yeah. But I know people are going to get mad at that. What time is it? Said I love your hair. Thank you. If a girl is jobless, will that be a turnoff or fine? If the girl is jobless, now it depends. Is she jobless because she expects everything to be handed to her? Is she jobless because she prioritizes things like gardening, reading books, and family? Because if it's those things, then that's completely fine. You said feminism, and it was an example. There are others like Rihanna. I don't know, K-pop idols. I just subscribed to you. I see something on your third chain. Yeah, well, how is it? It's doing good. Just like I'm saying, just going through the motions, going through the idea of like everything just kind of happening at once and just being like, all right, like, will you like your wife education to be just high school passed? I want her education to be way more than high school. I want it to be like a lot more. I want her to know a lot about like flowers and gardening, like maybe like books and like how important family values are. I think that's what I want her to be really, really educated on. Subscribe. Third chain. Okay. You have something on your 100th chin. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's about 6 or 1 hour 10 minutes vibe. Can you give me a shout? Hi, me too, Jake. You like apples? Hell yeah. You have something on it. Okay, all right. Would you be okay with it? Girl. I feel like y'all already know the answer to that. So yeah, hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't let the little, like, I always end these streams by saying, don't let the hate get the best of you. I'm gonna say something else. Don't let the little subliminal hits that people like to jab on you get to you as well. Because I talk about like blatant hate a lot, like people purely just blatantly hating, but I don't talk about people doing little jabs, like the little shit, like them trying to act like they're playing it off as advice or trying to act like they're playing it off as like not offensively. But then it's, obviously they're actually trying to offend, and they know it in their back of their brain, but they're trying to act like they don't to justify it in their own brain. These are very, very, very people you do not want to be around. I actually prefer the haters that are just like hating straight away because they're real, at least. They're like, or to a certain extent. I mean, you're still hiding behind a screen, but yeah. Yeah, I always say that every time anyone ever ends with something that says no offense, it has never not been offensive. But yeah, like I said, you have to kind of channel those things into growth and becoming the best version of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because people are going to try to drag you down. Even people that, like, literally, like, find you, like, like, very valuable in the world. Like, they'll watch you and then they'll hate on you. Because they just, they're so bothered by it, but they don't know how to say it. It's very interesting. And I didn't really know the feeling until I started watching other people and started being like, okay, this is like, I'm so confused on why people like hate sometimes. I'm like, why the fuck? So I started watching people. I'm like trying to get into their brain almost. Like, why the fuck do people do this? So I look at some other people. I'm like, okay, well maybe they get like jealous or something. Like maybe they, and I'm like, maybe I can kind of see it. I really can't, but I'm trying to. Trying to, man. I really am. But, yeah. Like I said, just become the best versions of y'all selves. Don't let shit like that get to you because at the end of the day, y'all are way better than any of that shit. Y'all are way above that shit. and y'all can win at life, just like anything else. Bye, Sunset. Take care of you, White. Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna go work out. Maybe I'll stream the end of my workout. We'll see. But peace out, yo.